I want to talk a little bit about the abcjs sound fonts because I think some people might find them confusing, but they really are an amazing opportunity to get different MIDI sounds. So I think most people are familiar with the idea that there's 127 standard, what they call general MIDI sounds. And these are the same across any instrument that supports general MIDI. So back in the day, you would have Roland and Yamaha and Korg and Sequential Circuits and all these companies. And when you pick program 0, for example, you would get an acoustic grand piano. And if you picked program 40, it would be a violin. The violin sound from the Roland synthesizer might be different than the violin sound on the Yamaha synthesizer. And that's the way to think of the sound fonts. The sound fonts are like different manufacturer synthesizers. So in the abcjs system, there's 3 sound fonts, and they're called Fluid, Musyng Kite, and FatBoy. That's what they're called. So I'm going to play a ragtime piano piece here with the Fluid sound font, and that's in the abcjs sound font Fluid directive in the ABC, and that's what we're going to be changing so we can hear the different sounds. So we'll play this with the Fluid sound font, and this is with the acoustic grand piano. So now we're going to change that to the Musyng Kite. And so you just type M-U-S-Y-N-G, Musyng. I'll play it again. And you can hear that's still an acoustic grand piano, but it's different sound than the previous one. And finally, we'll change it to FatBoy. This is the one I actually like the most. Just to give you another example, I'm going to go ahead and clear this out. I'm going to bring in the Harpsichord piece here. So this is a Bach 2-part invention, and it's currently set to the Fluid sound font, and we'll play it. Now we'll change it to Musyng Kite. And again, we haven't changed the MIDI instrument. That would be set by these programs here. Program 6 is a harpsichord. The question is, what does that harpsichord sound like? And that's what the sound fonts are for. So here's under Musyng Kite. And finally, FatBoy. Now, if tunes don't have a sound font specifically in the ABC, so if they don't have the abcjs sound font annotation, where it's going to pick the default sound font is in the settings. And if you look in the settings, there's the default abcjs sound font, and that's where you pick which sound font it'll use if no sound font is found in the ABC itself. So I happen to like FatBoy. I happen to like that acoustic piano sound quite a bit, but you can choose whichever one you like, and you can change it very easily. And it's saved, so the next time you run the tool, it'll use the same sound font. So I hope that clarifies the sound fonts. I think they're a great feature. I love having the ability to choose the specific sound for the specific piece of music, and I hope this makes things a lot more clear for you.